Welcome back, everyone. I did decide to come back to Pegle because I wanted to play it still. I mean, yeah, finding something to talk about could be a little bit of a struggle, but I want to do this, so yeah. If you don't like it, click off, I guess. Also because one of my mutual, subscribers, I'm subscribed to them, they're subscribed to me, so far likes the Pegle videos, so it's like, hey, I've got feedback on it, so, thank you, it's a Spherical. Yeah, this gives me a good reason to come back to it. If somebody's interested, then yeah, it's a damn good option. Okay, I have 5 balls left. I think I got this. I mean, I don't think I have to really be too strategic. I went with the multi-ball power-up because in this level it just seemed, with how much stuff was going on, it seemed like it would probably be the best way to go. Come on, hit that one in there. Damn. Okay, well, can get this one. Oh, hell yeah! That's awesome. Okay. This won't be too hard. Let's just time it for when the basket's there, just to be on the safe side. Oh, I need to turn down my TV a little bit. I don't think it was bad enough to get a horrible pickup, but, just enough to want to get out of it. And I discovered that hitting the left bumper, you can look around and see the Jetson maid back there. What? It's a robot maid, so, with the apron and everything, so yeah, it's the Jetson maid. Trying to decide what power-up would be best here. I'm gonna go with the rabbit. I don't know that that would necessarily be the best or anything, but it's kind of random. Adds a randomness to it. Although, was there a random button? I think there is. Ooh, but there's always an extra ball possibility. So that is a... Oh, crap. I have the flippers. Oh, Tyler, pay attention. Yeah, those flippers would have done nothing anyway, because they didn't come close. I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. Okay, let's try to get the ball in there. It's gonna be a little hard since I only have that small opening. And I did it too early, but I did also widen the opening. Okay, we got those two. Oh boy, that muddies up that. Crap. Okay, the cat might be the one to go with on this. And yeah, that was horrible. Okay, actually the cat or the dragon? I'm actually thinking the dragon. And you know what? That wasn't bad. Damn, I timed that a little too early. Crapsicle. Okay, maybe just that. Ah! I still don't think the dragon was a bad way to go. It's just my crap, my crap game playing. Oh, come on. No! Ah, so close to that one. I really should have angled that so it would have gone flying. Then again, I've hit one other orange, so I guess it's not terrible. Alright, I can take that. Oh, but only 2 left. Ah. Last ball. Last ball. The dragon was still not a bad way to go. I just timed his power up horribly. So, yeah, I just should be better at it. I make weird sounds. Come on, yeah! Oh, thank God. Okay, and I got all the oranges in that circle. There we go. Okay. Maybe not the best ever, but good enough. So, as I mentioned, in one of my, or actually a couple of my Super Mario World playthroughs, I am reading Harry Potter for the first time. Currently on Prisoner of Azkaban. Yeah, I'm loving that series. Part of me, you know, and I know I state this over in Super Mario World, but part of me is angry that it took me so long to get to it, but you know what? If I read that as a kid, I don't think I would have fully appreciated it. I really don't. So, I mean, I've been an adult for quite some time, but I'm not gonna get mad at myself for it. Like, no, I loved to read as a kid. I don't know. I think I'm just better suited for it now for whatever reason. Ah, damn. There we go. Please get 100,000. Okay, 50,000 isn't terrible. Dragon was the way to go for that. Ooh, you know what this game makes me want to go watch? A Clockwork Orange. Actually gonna go with the cat for a while. Just some of the musical choice. Yeah, I like that movie. It's actually one of my favorites. It can be one of those ones that's a little hard to defend, considering how, heinous some of the stuff is, to borrow a word from the Special Victims Unit introduction. In the criminal justice system, the sexually based crimes are considered especially heinous. You know, that. Ah man, I missed that one orange. But, that was a good movie. You know, it's a... You know, it makes you think about free will and shit like that. Okay, let's, just trying to wedge it, like, as best as possible in between two, kind of like that. Except, you know, up above so that I could get down in there. But couldn't. Or, well, I just didn't aim it well enough, really. Crap. Nice. I want to get that one out of the way. It's in my way. Okay. So, as of my recording this is the very early morning of March 22nd. This past week has been a little hectic for me. My dad's bird died. Jaws. We have no idea what happened. She just took sick and not long after. Like, it was very sudden. Like, I was going to pick up I was going to go drive my dad to, a bird hospital. And of course, Jaws as well, but, yeah, I was currently at work and I couldn't leave early because of the staffing issues. And then I had to stop and get gas because the bird hospital is some time away. By the time I got home, he was digging. So, yeah. And he was just absolutely devastated. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna miss that bird very much. She's a pain in the ass. Did I love her? Yes? I'm sad for my dad, of course. Like, I wished her no ill will because my dad loved her. She was just a horrible bird. But my dad loved her. She was great to my dad. But pretty much anybody else, no. Birds can be very one-person creatures. Like, very, in my experience. That's why I kind of believe birds are assholes. Well, okay, that's not the only reason, but it helps give credence to that belief. Credence, was that the right word? I don't know. I'm a little high right now. Maybe I should release this on 420. Oh, I'm always high when I record. It's good for the anxiety. Let's see, I still think the pyramid's the way to go, but let's go with the Zen Ball. It's not a bad option. Nice. Got a free ball. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. Well, I can dig it. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Ah, damn, that's not at all what I was hoping for. I got a couple of orange pegs, got a bonus ball, and I caught the ball, so that was not bad. That, however, was. Oh god, I don't know. Well, actually, I know exactly what I'm thinking about it right now. But, because it's the clam in the background. But anyways, one time I was at... Oh, I got a green power-up? Okay, I didn't notice that. But anyways, one time I was at my local Winco, and, I was just, putting everything in my car, and some woman just drives up to me, and it's pretty late at night. The parking lot's pretty empty, and, I'm not saying, I'm not setting up the scene saying it was scary. I'm just saying it was late. There was nobody, so it makes sense why she came up to me, because I was the only person currently at their car, probably. Anyways, she came up to me and she's like, hey, I just got a whole bunch of free oysters, and I don't know what to do with them. Do you want them? And I'm just like, you know what? Sorry, but no thank you. And she just gave me a look like, who the hell are you turning down free oysters? First and foremost, it's oysters, so there's possible connotations there? The increased stink and all that? Maybe she was hitting on me? I don't think so, but maybe, I don't know. And, no, actually, it's absolutely not that, but it's like, I don't know where those oysters came from, if they came from a good source, how long they have been in the temperature danger zone, to use a word from culinary school, and serve safe classes. Just like, yeah, that's one of those foods you don't fuck around with. Then I just don't like seafood all too much. There is good seafood, like, canned tuna is absolute shit, but if you give me, like, a fresh, nice tuna steak, oh my god, I'ma love ya. Thank you. But yeah, I actually don't really care for any bivalve. Oysters, clams, scallops. Scallops are probably the best. But, yeah, no. Just no. Now let's go with a random. And just for, just pardon me here, this is a kind of inappropriate thing, but I still think it's funny. I have a friend that I work with, and, she had never heard the phrase, jam out with your clam out. And, oh my god, she absolutely fucking loved it. It's like, how are you 20 and have never heard that? Yeah, again, sorry for the inappropriateness, but it was funny. And then, god, we talk probably worse than we should, especially at work, but she also had never heard the phrase baby gravy. So she had to call her fiancé and just tell him baby gravy and hang up. We have a lot of fun at work. The only problem is that we work the same shifts and we do not share days off, so it makes it hard to hang out with one another. Well, slightly the same shifts. There is some differences, like I go in at 9:30 p.m., she comes in at midnight, I leave at 5:30 a.m., she leaves at 8 a.m. Ah, man, I didn't hit that orange one. I did get the free ball, or I did catch the ball, so that's good. No. I had one left. Okay, I don't really want to go with, the multi-ball, that's what it was. I don't want to go with that again. Oh, I forgot to get a start time. Crap. Nice. Well, so far these claws have been useless. Or flippers, or whatever they're called. Absolutely. Yep, they would not have hit that. No matter what. Oh, nice! I'm not the best pinball player. Just throwing that out there. I like it. I'm just not all that fabulous at it. Yo, Wizard Tommy. Because, you know, Pinball Wizard, Tommy. Get it? Since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. You know, that song's about Helen Keller. No, I'm kidding. That's a little mean. That deaf don't like it. Sure plays a mean pinball. Alright, she wasn't actually dumb, was she? Like, dumb is meant to mean mute, correct? And she did learn to speak, so... I could totally be wrong on what dumb means. I mean, I know, obviously, the other connotation, but in that perspective. Oh, now that I said Helen Keller, I kind of want to do Helen Keller jokes, but safe space and all that. Even those that like to do safe space still have those jokes that we probably shouldn't laugh at that we do. It's one of the... I mean... Can't beat yourself up necessarily for what you find funny, but you can try to be better. That's how I feel. That's why I'm not going to break out any Helen Keller jokes, because that would just be inappropriate. Well, I did already do the deaf, dumb, and blind kid thing. Shit. Okay, I'm just watching it, hoping that it hits that one over there. Yeah! And please, pyramid. Damn it. One left. It was only one left. I'm gonna check my time real quick. Just flip over to the other channel. Okay, 10 more minutes or so. Damn it, now I really want to sing Pinball Wizard, but I can't remember anything past... Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played them all. Like, I know, kinda, how, you know, I know what the music is, but the lyrics, hell no. Oh, nice. How was that not a long shot? I guess it wasn't long enough, but it was impressive, I thought, just because of where it was. Damn. Since I was a young... Damn it! Oh, hell yeah. I met her in a club down in Old Soho. And that just came in my head because... From Soho down to Brighton. And I met her in a club down in Old Soho. So, yeah. Yeah, that song is not maybe the most trans-friendly song ever. Well, the song, I feel, more or less, is okay. It's the story behind the song that it's like... because, basically, it was a joke because the band's manager was dancing with a trans woman or a drag queen or something like that. So, yeah, not the best excuse for a song. I mean, yes, there's a lyric in the song, girls will be boys and boys will be girls. It's a mixed up world, but it's something like that. So it's like, kind of don't like that sentiment, but, you know, it's a crazy mixed up world, but otherwise, I feel like the song is whatever. It's not being overly mean. It's just about a man who falls in love with a trans woman. Or at least, okay, maybe not falls in love, but at least has an intimate moment with one? Oh no, I mean, I always got the feeling that the relationship had a... I don't know, I felt like that relationship could have worked out, but it's just a quick 3-4 minute song. So, there's not really enough there. I don't know, maybe it's just part of me thinks if you have a song written about you, then the relationship should work out. Crap. But then again, what about Phantom of the Opera? Because there's songs from both the Phantom and Raoul. So, yeah. You have a song sung about you, therefore you belong to that person. Is basically what my argument there was. Kinda realized that one a little late. Yikes. Holy shit. So, I recently told a coworker that I had not seen the Rocky movies. And then she's like, okay, I'm bringing the DVDs in for you. And, yeah, so I finally got around to watching the first Rocky movie. Rocky probably raped Adrian. The only reason I say probably is because we don't necessarily know that that led to sex then and there. But, okay, so at no point was Adrian interested in Rocky. Rocky was kept pressuring her, and eventually she only agreed to go out on a date because her brother bullied her into one. And then after the date was fine, you know, she didn't seem too crazy into it, but seemed like two people just having a good time. Not necessarily in a romantic way, but okay, fine. But then he invites her to his apartment, and she's like, no. You know, she's like, I don't think I want to do that. But he keeps bugging her and bugging her and bugging her and bugging her and bugging her, till finally she's like, okay, I'll do it. But, so, she gets in the apartment, and he starts to, I don't know, he's just started to get a little bit much. And then, eventually, she's like, hey, I'm leaving. He fucking blocks the door and corners her and kisses her, telling her she doesn't have to kiss back, but he is going to kiss her. It is the most awkward kiss. Now, apparently, the reason that was written that way was because the woman that played Adrian, Talia Shriver? Is that her name? Had a cold during filming, and that's why she was distant at first, is because she didn't want Sylvester Stallone to get a cold. But, I don't know. I really think somebody should have realized that Rocky forced himself on Adrian. You know, and, you know, Family Guy is not the most wonderful thing ever to quote, but I can't help but think of them doing the Sean Connery as James Bond, 30 no's and a yes, make a yes. Like, seriously, I dare anybody to go watch that scene and tell me that that is not rape. And yes, there are people, like, you could find the scene on YouTube, because I kind of had to show somebody to make sure I wasn't just fucking crazy. I still think they may have been playing around with me. Social anxiety, yay. Anyways, shit ton of comments on there were like, oh, this is such a romantic scene. Oh, it's too bad the feminazis have taken this away from us. Oh, anybody who knows Rocky knows this isn't rape, because that's so against his character. This is one of the most romantic movie scenes ever. Rocky just needed to get Adrian out of her shell, and that required his kiss. You know, just shit like that. She wanted it. Even though, hell no, she had no interest in Rocky up to that point. Now I've got to decide, do I want to continue watching the Rocky movies? The reason for no seems obvious. The reason for yes, because it is a very well-received movie series, and as somebody that likes to be well-read, well-watched, and stuff like that, kind of wants to see it. especially since I've heard how good of a movie Apollo is. So I am thinking of sticking it out, at least for 2, 3, and 4. 5 and Rocky Balboa, maybe not. Maybe 5. I've heard decent things about 5. Actually, I don't think I've heard anything about Rocky Balboa now that I think about it. It seems like everything I did here was pre-release. Which, that's not a good sign if you hear nothing about it. But, damn it. Yeah, I don't really know what the reviews on that was. I know the latest Rambo movie was not well received, though. So maybe I could be confusing them. I had a point. So yeah, I'm just trying to decide whether or not to continue on. One reason to, yes, watch Rocky 3. Mr. Motherfucking T. Mr. T is fucking awesome. I have seen bits and pieces of Rocky 4. Not enough to say I've watched it, but I've seen bits and pieces of it, and it was, trash. But it's one of those ones that I think people like because it's so bad. It's the Room of Rocky movies. I actually did not like The Room. I thought it was goddamn fucking boring. Like, the bad acting didn't save it. The bad writing didn't save it. It was just boring. Damn, I missed that orange one completely. I'm gonna fail this again. Closer than I thought it would be, but... yeah, still not close enough. I think I'm going to do 2 more. I don't know exactly where that will put me for time. Oh, I should just look at my clock. That might be a decent idea. But yeah, 2 more. That seems good. Because I'm assuming I'm not going to make it. Yes, when you assume you make an ass out of you and me, but blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. Damn. I don't know if that was actually a good idea. Oh, no, it wasn't. I could have aimed it better. Oh, come the fudge on. Oh, good. Two balls left. Shit. Yeah. That's a bummer. I want to go to Hong Kong Disneyland. Ride the Mystic Manor. More or less no other reason. Oh, and of course, Shanghai Disney looks pretty tight, too. Even if they... well, it looks okay, actually. Maybe not tight. I'm not exactly thrilled about their version of Pirates of the Caribbean. Instead of being the classic ride, it is completely based on the movies. Now, for any of those familiar with Disney parks in the recent past, like the last 12, 13 years... you know, they're like, wait, what are you talking about, Tyler? The movies are in there. Yes, they are. But it's still more or less the same classic ride. With the Shanghai Disneyland, it was made to be a tie-in to the movies. And nothing else. It is not the classic ride, like, at all. The only ways it's a classic ride, is it is a boat system. Or a water vehicle system, I guess I should say. And, there's a few references, like, there's the prisoners in the cell begging for the keys from the dog. Now, they're not there, the animatronics, but they do have skeletons of all of them, including the dog, I believe. So, saying, hey, this happened a long time ago. Blah, blah, blah. I haven't been there, I just watched videos online. And of course, no Haunted Mansion. Probably never will be in the Shanghai one. Same reasons as there's no ghosts there's no Haunted Mansion in the Hong Kong one. Because the Chinese culture, apparently, and I hate to say it like that because I really don't know all that well. But I guess they're not too fond of ghosts. Basically, ghosts are something that need to be respected and feared. Like, I reread Jason Sorrell's Haunted Mansion book. The third version, though, the one Haunted Mansion, Imagineering a Disney Classic, has nothing to do with the movies. So, yeah, I think it's the third version, and it includes Mystic Manor stuff in it. But yeah, it was saying that it was because that in the Chinese culture, ghosts are supposed to be honored as well, or the dead, I guess, are to be honored as well as feared. So if I'm inaccurate on that information, I do apologize. I don't like to spread misinformation about other cultures. That's just dickish. Damn. That was my third time reading that book. Well, the first two times was the first edition of the book, but this time is the third edition. I've never owned or read the second edition, but I believe everything that's in the second edition is also in the third edition. Damn. It was that one or two? I kind of lost track. Okay, I forgot which one that was, so I'm actually going to call that one there. Sorry if that was only one. Alright, take care everyone. Remember, you are valid. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for making it to the end of the episode. If you've made it this far, then maybe I can ask you to hit the subscribe button?